protected, everything is taken care of. Just, some of the things that the Dubai Land Department does overseas, making sure the title is registered. For example, if you ever want to transfer a title, in some places in the world you have to go to a notary public. You have to go to 5 different places to have a property transferred. Dubai, you go to one place, in one hour your property is transferred, you get paid, and you move on. It's probably one of the cheapest property transactions you can do anywhere. We were doing a property transaction in the UK. We had to involve a conveyancing company. We had to involve 3 solicitors. We had a 1,000-page document that we had to initial. It just went on. You come to Dubai and make sure it's done very simply, very carefully, and make sure that the investor who's buying and the investor who's selling are both protected. And we're continuously seeing that evolve. A lot of best practices from Australia, from the UK, from the US are being picked up and brought to Dubai. The thing about Dubai is because it's so small and it's so new, and they don't need a consensus. It's one guy who makes a decision. He says, you know what, let's make it better. So Dubai is constantly, from a real estate perspective, it's constantly evolving. And it's always evolving, how do I make the investors come to Dubai? Because Dubai today, as it exists because of the success of its investors that are coming in. 2008, for those of you who are not familiar, Dubai went through, just along with everybody else in the world, Dubai was extremely hard hit by the recession. We had capital markets absolutely dry up. We had cost of funds go through the roof. We had defaults on mortgages. We had people leaving their cars and just fleeing Dubai. And, it was a mad mess. Dubai World, which was Dubai's champion of international, they're the ones who run the ports, they're the ones who do real estate. They were brought to a standstill. Governments could not pay contractors. A very similar situation that we probably saw everywhere else in the world, 2008. But a lot of emphasis was paid to Dubai. Dubai was in the news. But one thing that Dubai did, it never stopped its infrastructure projects. Its roadworks, its metro, its tram line, its expansion of Jebel Ali. Every major infrastructure project that was announced was completed in the heart of the recession. While they didn't have funds to do anything else, they made sure the infrastructure projects finished. Today, when you're driving on these roads, a lot of these roads were actually completed in the heart of the recession. Why was that important for them? Dubai started a very simple mantra, which is what their very, very core belief is. And I'm not sure if you guys have heard the story or not. But many years ago, Sheikh Rashid was building Jebel Ali Port. And all the wise men of the city went and said, why are you building Jebel Ali Port? We can't even fulfill the requirements of the port that the city currently has. And because the locals knew that they would have to fund a large portion of this port. And Sheikh Rashid's philosophy was a very simple philosophy, and that is what drives Sheikh Mohammed's philosophy today. This is a very popular story, so if you check with any of the locals, might vary a little bit here and there, as stories do over the years. He went on to say that today I have the ability to build, so I will build. Tomorrow I do not know whether I will have the funds or I will have the ability.